Ahoj, vítejte vás tady u hry Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. Si nahrát hru. Už jsme tam, když jsme minule skončili, což znamená vlastně tadyhle, jak odešla ta Nicole. A promluvíme tady s Mulem. Co to bude pan?
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You are the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Dobře, máme jít pryč, no. Se tady zeptáme tohle.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the clown? I don't think so.
Zkusme se dát kouřit.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
Tohle znám, no.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rosso may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Huh?
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantau.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home,
So,
monsieur.
tak bych mohl taky, to by bylo...
See you later, Sergeant.
Půjdeme tudy. Se líbí, jak ta hra plynula, jakože to jede krásně plynule. Ta animace to není nic kostrbatýho.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown hadn't escaped over the rooftops. The drain pipe hung limp and useless. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe. The drain pipe hung limp and useless.
OK, kanál, tak co s kanálem?
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer. It was a heavy cast iron cover.
Někdo říkal, že správná hra by měla mít kanály, tak...
It was a heavy cast iron.
Takže bychom šli do kanálu.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Dobře, no tak můžu vám prozradit, že půjdeme do kanálu. Půjdeme do kanálu, naháně to rád, nicméně ne teď. si možná z tu hudbu strašně řve. No já ji mám pokaždý vždycky takhle nahlas, tak já to budu muset prostě... S každou epizodou to prostě budu muset takhle stlumovat, no. Prostě promluvíme s tady tím.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, ka! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Promluvíme.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
To je taky dobrý, no.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Okay.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Co zbavíme? Můžeme si pak aspoň jeho náčiní.
Bah! Look at this! Damn bleeding out liberals! Tja! Save the dolphins, catch them and eat them, I say! All that fuss over a bunch of fish! Nah, that's more like it! Look at the size of those! Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend! Bucephalus reborn, mon ami! Like a streak of lightning she is!
Že on by nám vlastně chtěl dát věci, co museli takhle...
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Super, já počkám, až odejde. Tak, co pak tady máme? Tady máme pouze ten telefon pro Nicole, což nepotřebujeme, ale já se můžu podívat na náčiní. Tady můžeme
I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Samozřejmě, našli jsme teda nářadí na zvedání toho, na zvedání poklopu. A já s tím vlastně vyrazím semhle, co abych zvednul ten poklop konečně. Doufám se dostaneme s klaunovi na stopu.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
A jdeme do stok, jdeme do stok. Do kanálu. Tak, no tady něco je, černého je to pixel hunting strašně tohle.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
A něco tady najdem.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Co je tohle?
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. The railing was put there for a simple reason, to stop people getting past.
Aha, jsem viděl, jak to funguje. Si s nemohu dostat nikam, kamaráde. Masakra.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Clown.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Hahaha, to je super, no. Teď se tady se zeptáme na... Nebo mi ukážem tohle.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh yes, there is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Třeba vlastně takže teď mu vlastně můžeme dát ty otázky přesně.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock, his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Plantarda.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Tak se tam ještě na servíčku.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time.
No taky nemám dost času, kamaráde.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui! Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
I don't know, tak schválně. Co mě teď řekne?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Did I show you this tissue?
Oui, monsieur.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Co tam nasekl?
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Co stalo na lístku?
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Dobře, a dál.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket
Haha,
checkout.
to je dobrý, no.
Do I get
To bych taky udělal
a
před na
Honesty,
poslání.
monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Že chci se dáme na tohle.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Na to se nepomyslel.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Tak já to tady teda uložím, doufám, že se vám video líbilo, pokud ano, tak like, komentář a adios.